Hello and welcome. You're watching the Daily V News, and here comes today's top stories.
President TRUYnh paid a working visit to the Central Highlands province of Kon Tum. Prime Minister Tông pledged continued support for initiatives and activities launched by the UN Food and Agriculture Organization. Experts discussed measures to further improve the quality of foreign investment at a seminar in Hanoi on March 15.
President TRUYnh is on a working visit to the Central Highlands province of Kon Tum. He worked with the province's key leaders in the morning of March 16th.
At the session, President Sung praised socio-economic development achievements made by the province during a year of implementing the resolution of the 11th National Party Congress. He said that Kon Tum province, as well as the Central Highlands region, with the potential of abundant land, should plan to expand the area of plantations while maintaining forest coverage for environmental protection. The provincial leaders reported that Kon Tum recorded an economic growth rate of 14.3% and a state budget collection of nearly 1.5 trillion VND in 2011. They suggested the state invest in traffic routes in the province, such as the Ho Chi Minh Road and National Roads 24 and 14C. The day before, President Sung visited Btta district in the province to assess the socio-economic situation, public security and local defence capabilities. While in Btta district, the President called at Border Post 707, which guards 21 kilometres of the border with Laos.
On the sidelines of the 31st Regional Conference on Asia and the Pacific of the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng affirmed Vietnam will continue to support initiatives and activities launched by this organization.
At a reception for the FAO Director General, José Graciano da Silva, in Hanoi on March 15, Prime Minister Dũng also said Vietnam strongly backs FAO's South-South Cooperation Program. The Prime Minister urged FAO to further support Vietnam, focusing on food security, nutrition, poverty reduction, environmental protection and climate change adaptation. Da Silva expressed his delight at Vietnam's agricultural achievements in recent years. He said the country has set a good example in agricultural and rural development, food security, poverty reduction and environmental protection. The Director General pledged to do his utmost to strengthen bilateral ties in the future and expressed hope that Vietnam will share its experience by actively participating in the South-South and cooperative frameworks.
And on March 15, Prime Minister Dũng also met with the Minister for Food, Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries of the Republic of Korea, who is here to attend the Food and Agriculture Organization conference.
The Prime Minister remarked that the relations between Vietnam and the Republic of Korea have been stepped up significantly in all fields, in the spirit of the bilateral strategic partnership, bringing practical benefits for both countries. He singled out the strong cooperation between the agriculture ministries of the two countries. He said he hopes the ROK will assist Vietnam in establishing training centres, sharing experience and transferring technology, as well as promoting the study and production of bird flu vaccine. Minister Su Kyo-yong affirmed that his ministry will exert more effort in launching cooperative activities, as suggested by Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng. The minister also expressed hope that Vietnam will create more favourable conditions for Korean enterprises to invest in the country, particularly in agroforestry and fish processing. He suggested both countries simplify procedures related to import-export activities, creating an easy path for each other's products to enter the other market.
As part of his trip, Belgian Crown Prince Philippe on March 15 visited Ho Chi Minh City. At a meeting with local officials, he pledged that Belgium will continue to assist the city in developing its infrastructure.
On meeting the Prince, the chairman of Ho Chi Minh City's People's Committee, Lê Hoàng Quân, said that the Belgium-funded projects are extremely significant to socio-economic development and environmental improvements in the city. Prince Philip stated that Belgium's largest agribusiness delegation accompanying him in this visit wants to boost economic ties between the two countries. The focus of his delegation is on transport, infrastructure development, water management, environment, green technology, education, healthcare, and food technology. Later the same day, Crown Prince Philip witnessed the signing of agreements for the second phase of a project to clear mud from Soy Rap River and for a plant to treat mud from the current water plants.
Over the past 20 years, Vietnam has recorded positive results in attracting foreign direct investment, but many shortcomings still remain. It requires measures to further improve the quality of this capital source. This was the theme of a seminar in Hanoi on March 15. Let's see the details.
Investment attraction to the technology sector has been an important orientation of Vietnam since the country opened its door for foreign investment. However, according to the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry, up to 67% of FDI businesses in Vietnam are involved in production industries with low added value, while only 5% of foreign investors participate in high-tech industries.
Many of investors that they come from overseas and located in either Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, they still import a lot of parts from either from Thailand, from Indonesia, from Japan, from Taiwan, from Korea, to assembly here. So that means they still don't believe in the performance, in the effectiveness of the production here.
After many years of granting preferential treatment to foreign investment attraction, Vietnam has attracted many multi-billion US dollar projects. However, in addition to successful projects which have made active contributions to the country's socio-economic development, many others have become merely paper projects when the weak capacity of investors is exposed. According to experts, to improve the quality of FDI flows into Vietnam, the immediate measure is to conduct a comprehensive review of laws and regulations relating to foreign investment activities and promote investment in a more selective manner. It is very important to shift the direction of FDI to high-tech and energy-saving technologies. We never make light of low-cost human resources, but in the future, quality is considered as the key factor. Many experts said that Vietnam should pay attention to the business environment to better meet the demands of high-quality investment inflows, including skilled human resources and infrastructure systems.
Traffic congestion in Hanoi has long been a very serious problem, and experts are urging the city to focus on developing public transport, as this is a decisive factor to improve this situation. Our report has more.
At the workshop on March 15 in Hanoi, experts said the congestion should be attributed to a variety of causes, the biggest of which being that transportation development has failed to keep pace with the city's rapid urbanization. There was a limited amount of land designated for traffic infrastructure in the city, only about 13% compared to the standard 20 to 25%. The parking space currently available meets only 30% of the demand. Meanwhile, private vehicles have kept increasing by 12 to 13% per year, putting huge pressure on the traffic system. In addition, although public transport is currently running at full capacity, the system can meet only 15% of the travel needs of the city residents. The fact remains that Hanoi does not have any kind of rapid mass transit, light rail transit, or rapid bus transit.
In transport development and management, there are three main solutions. The first is to supply or develop infrastructure. The second is to supply or develop public transport capacity. And the third is transport management and organisation. I think management and organisation are probably the weakness of not only Hanoi, but also all Vietnamese cities. So we have to focus on this solution.
We have to study an urban development project along with building tram-car routes, such as developing shopping centers and residential areas around stations, creating a synchronized transport environment. Experts emphasized the need to promptly approve technical transport infrastructure planning in line with common planning practices. Production facilities and vocational training establishments should be gradually relocated from the city center to create land for public purposes.
And we have come to the end of today's program. See you tomorrow.